What if you weren't human? What if, right now, you were an animal, and for the very first time, someone played you music? Would you feel anything at all? Would it calm you or frighten you? Would a song mean anything to you? Or would it just be noise washing past your ears? Would the right sound, the one made for your kind, reach into you in a way no human melody ever could? Let's dive in and find out from the inside. So, what if you were a cow hearing music for the very first time? You're standing in a wide, quiet field. The grass is warm. Your body is heavy and slow. And then, drifting across the air toward you, a sound. Music. What do you hear? Is it just noise? Random sound, meaningless, washing over you and fading away. At first, maybe. You're not built to understand melodies. You don't know what a song is. But then the sound slows. It softens. A low, steady, unhurried rhythm. Calm, patient, gentle. And something shifts inside you. Your breathing eases. The tension drains out of your heavy shoulders. Your heartbeat settles into the slow pulse of the music. You don't think about it. You just feel calmer, safer, quieter inside. And here's the strange part. When that calm settles over you, your body gives more. Farmers learned this long ago. Play a cow slow, soothing music, something like Beethoven, and she produces more milk. Not because she understands it, because it calms her, and a calm body is a generous one. The music didn't just play around you. It reached inside you and changed what your body was doing. So, music can soothe. But does every animal feel it the way you just did as cow? What if that same music was played again? Would you simply not care? Would it feel like nothing, or would it have the same effect on you if you were now a cat? And the answer comes almost at once. Nothing. The music plays, and it moves you not at all. You don't look up. You don't relax. You barely even notice it's there. The thing humans adore, the melodies they cry to, dance to, fall in love to, does absolutely nothing for you. Why? Because it wasn't made for you. Human music moves at a human pace, built from human voices, pitched to human ears. To you, a cat, it's just background, irrelevant. But here's what's remarkable. Play a different kind of sound, one built from your world, sliding tones that rise and fall like a cat's call, rhythms that pulse at the tempo of a purr, frequencies that echo the sound of a kitten nursing. And suddenly, you stir, your ears turn, you walk toward the speaker, you rub against it. Something in this sound speaks a language you actually understand. Human songs were never going to reach you, but a song made of cat that reaches something real. So music has to fit the animal. But what happens when an animal isn't just bored by sound, but needs it? And what does music become when you're not curious about it, but afraid and in need of it? You're in a shelter now, a dog, and it's loud, barking, metal, echoing concrete, strange smells, strangers. Your heart is racing. You're frightened, and there's nothing you can do about it. Then someone plays music into the room. Not every kind helps. Fast, jarring music does nothing or makes it worse. Classical helps a little. But then comes something softer, soft rock or gentle reggae, slow and warm and steady, and you feel your body begin to let go. Your racing heart slows, your panting quiets, you stop pacing, you lie down. The fear that was gripping you loosens its hold, just a little, enough to rest, enough to breathe. You don't know what reggae is. You don't know anyone chose this sound to help you. You only know that the noise in your chest got quieter, and for the first time in hours, you feel something close to safe. For you, music wasn't entertainment. It was rescue. So music can soothe a body and calm a fear. But so far, it's always been something done to you, played at you, for you. But what if you weren't hearing the music at all? What if you were the one making it? The sky is just beginning to lighten. The world is gray and quiet. You're small now, perched high in a tree, feathers ruffled against the cool morning air. And without deciding to, without even thinking, you open your throat and sound pours out of you. Notes, phrases, a rising line, a falling one, a pattern you repeat and then change. Again and again, shaped and deliberate, ringing out across the waking world. Stop for a moment. What is that? Because that isn't noise. That isn't a random call. You're using rhythm. You're using pitch. You're taking a phrase and lifting it higher, then bringing it back down. The same things a human composer does at a piano. Some birds sing in the very same mathematical patterns found in human music, patterns no one taught you. You didn't learn a song. You didn't hear music and copy it. You are the music. It lives inside you and spills out of you every morning, and the whole forest fills with it. For the very first time, you're not an animal listening to a song. You're an animal singing one. And how far could a song like that travel? Far enough to cross an entire ocean. It's dark here, cold. You're vast now, and the surface is far above you. A whale sinking through the deep, the ocean stretching out around you beyond imagining. You are utterly alone, and so you sing. A long, low, haunting sound rolls out of you and into the water. It's not a quick call. It's a song, structured, with phrases and themes that repeat, build, and slowly change. You hold it for minutes, and then you sing it again. Where does it go? It travels. Through the cold and the dark, your song carries for miles, across the open ocean, farther than any sound a human body could ever make. Somewhere out there, beyond anything you can see, another whale is listening. And the song you sing now will drift and change across the seasons. The whole ocean slowly learning a new melody together. This is the largest music on earth. A voice cast across an entire sea, into the dark, to someone you may never meet. And no human will ever truly hear it the way you do. So what is music, really? To the cow, it was calm, a slowness that settled into the body. To the cat, a language only its own kind could speak. To the frightened dog, it was safety, a sound that reached through the fear. And to the bird and the whale, it was something else entirely. Not something they heard, something they made. A song poured into the morning, a voice cast across an ocean. We always thought music was ours, that we invented it, that only we could feel it. But it was never ours alone. It's in the field and the shelter and the treetops and the deep dark sea. Anywhere there is a creature with something to feel and a way to let it out. There is a kind of music. You don't have to be human to be moved by a sound, and you don't have to be human to have a song.